We are back on trail. We are going to be slacking like 9.5, 10-ish miles to Hikers Welcome Hostel over the Moosilauke, however you say it, mountain. And then we will find either a stealth spot to camp tonight or camp at Hikers Welcome. We'll see. The Dartmouth Outing Club maintains this section. We're out of the AMC, Appalachian Mountain Club section. And look at their signs. They're orange. I love them.
Just popped out above tree line and almost to the summit of Moosilauke, and super thankful for the perfect weather. It's really not even that windy, which typically when you get up on these above tree line mountains, the wind is usually pretty crazy. That's looking back into the whites, and I believe, somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that taller mountain in the middle of the screen there is Mount Washington.
I'm actually kind of sad right now because this is our last 4,000 footer for quite some time. Last day in the whites. It's about to get flat, like real flat. I mean, not really, but it's just not gonna be like it's been in Maine and New Hampshire. And it's not over yet, but I already miss it. We took as much time as we possibly could, but I'm just like, don't let me leave the whites. I just want to stay here and in Maine indefinitely. I just love these mountains so much. It's giving bald vibes up here. It's so grassy. It just looks like a bald. I feel like we're in like southern Appalachia right now. are finishing up our 10-mile slack pack. We had a crossing at the end there, so we changed our chutes, and we have about a 0.2 road walk to Hikers Welcome, where we will get our packs and likely tent for the night, and hopefully maybe eat some like pizza and ice cream, maybe shower, and then get back on trail in the morning. We were gonna just pick up our packs and go stealth, but I was dragging my feet today. I am not the least bit excited about being out of the whites. I think that's like probably crazy, but yeah, I'm gonna miss the big mountains. I'm honestly so sad. I've been like moping all the way down Moosilauke. Yeah, I mean, trail already feels so much easier and chiller and cruisy, and I'm like, oh, there's trail like this. I completely forgot, because Maine and New Hampshire so far just have not been like this at all. But we just had like a pretty chill couple of miles after Moosilauke, so yeah, I mean, it's gonna be nice, but I'm definitely going to miss the big mountains, the alpine zone. I really just learned how much I loved that and thrived with that, and made my heart so happy. And I'll always, come back and visit and hike more in the White Mountains and in Maine, but gotta keep on keeping on down the trail. We are curled up in our tent, about to go to sleep. This hostel is essentially a dumpster fire full of nobos, but we will hike out early in the morning and forget we ever stayed at this place. Good morning from day 52. We are packing up slowly, and then we're gonna head out. It's a beautiful day. We've got like a nice weather window for 4 or 5 days. I don't know if I've mentioned that already, but pretty excited about that. I also don't know if I ever mentioned I got earrings in Littleton, so now I have earrings to hike in. I always thought I would be a dangly earring hiker, but then I've always forgotten to pack them, because when you're packing for a thru hike, that's like the last thing you're thinking about. But when I'm at home, I have like a whole array of dangly earrings. It's like my jam, so I'm kind of excited to be able to rock it on trail.
So they have some humor on the signs now in New Hampshire, because this is the summit of Mount Mist. And without that sign, definitely wouldn't really know. It's gonna be hard getting used to this. It's definitely tough leaving the whites, and just the huge mountains and all the beautiful views, and like, yeah, the trail might be easier now, but it's definitely hard mentally climbing mountains and not getting really anything good to look at. But I know the next 2 mountains, we got Mount Cube and Smarts Mountain. Those are actually pretty nice. There's good views, and Smarts Mountain has a fire tower on top that you can climb, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, onward we go.
So as you can see, we are not on trail. We are back at Hikers Welcome. Did you get another soda?
Yeah.
Mountain Dew for breakfast. Awesome. We are at Hikers Welcome Hostel again. we got 10 miles up the trail and set up camp and had like a pretty uncomfortable situation with another hiker. Not really sure what they were doing out there. They weren't a thru hiker. They said they came from Connecticut, but obviously like all the Novos and flip-floppers don't come from Connecticut. So yeah, it was just strange, like obviously mentally ill, maybe on drugs, just really a weird interaction with this guy. So we decided to quickly pack up our tent and find somewhere else to go. And in doing that, a couple was coming down the trail with their dog, and so we decided to intercept them and talk to them and see if they could give us a ride. And they gave us a ride to Hikers Welcome, and we decided to stay the night here and kind of hang out this morning in hopes that when we get back on trail, this guy will be long gone. Yeah, what do you think about it?
Yeah, so in my like 14,000 miles of through hiking, it was definitely the most uncomfortable I've been, like in a campsite around somebody. So definitely a kind of a wake-up call, and definitely a situation we did not want to be in. So super happy we were able to find some day hikers that were able to drive us back to here.
It was kind of a godsend because they were coming down kind of late, like it was getting dark, and it just all came together perfectly. I mean, we had some different ideas of what we might do, but we didn't really want to hike up the trail because we couldn't get far enough away from him, because we would have to go up over a mountain to the next shelter, which was a decent bit of mileage. So we just had to trust our intuition and do what we felt was going to be best for us for the night. And I mean, once he rolled up and was he was like rambling, mumbling, like he didn't really make sense, and he was asking us if he could camp there, but like thru hikers don't do that, and just like making some interesting comments and remarks, and just it didn't really make sense. I was like, intuition kicked in, and I knew we had to get somewhere else, and I wasn't gonna get any sleeping there anyway. So yeah, we had a nice night's rest at Hikers Welcome, and we're eating some breakfast sandwiches, and then we're going to get a shuttle back to trail. So this is where we were camped last night when the guy came up and was acting kind of weird. So yeah, we are now back on trail and going up Cube Mountain. Mount Cube? Cube Mountain? Mount Cube.
So we made it to camp at Jacobs Brook and found this super nice stealth site right next to this nice stream. And we just had ramen for dinner, course number 1. What are we having after the ramen?
Course number 2 is potatoes with bacon bits and cheese crisps. And then course 3 is a candy bar. And hopefully course 2 and 3 will be while we watch a movie.
Yeah, I don't know what movie, but we'll find something.
Good morning from day 55, double fives. It's approximately 7:11 and we're about to get hiking.
It's 7:10.
It was 7:10 when I started the video and I was so sure it had gone up a minute. Yep. Gonna be a great day. We're gonna push really hard so we can get into Hanover at a good time tomorrow. Hopefully I can do it.
We made it to the Smarts Mountain Fire Tower.
It's pretty up here. Get some inverted clouds.
And a little haze.
Yeah, I wonder why it's hazy.
I don't know. Just looking back at Smarts Mountain, you can see the fire tower up on top. Yeah, it's a pretty hazy day and very hot. I think it's supposed to get up into the upper 80s today, and even close to 90, so definitely sweating a lot. And Fruit Bat is flying today. I haven't seen her in a couple miles. She's moving quick.
We are currently sitting at the base of Moose Mountain. This is literally the trail. We are getting water and preparing to climb up to camp. We're gonna just stay at Moose Mountain Shelter and then do 10 before 10 into town in the morning. And I'm pretty exhausted. When it's all said and done, we will have hiked like 16.2, which is a fairly decent day for me. I'm happy with that. We were hoping to do 20, but we're just falling a little short, but that's okay. There is a beautiful sunset popping off over there, but the camera won't really focus on it. I am hiker trash drying my clothes from today. This is our stealth setup. That is not very stealthy because trail is like right over there. And Trev's got some gnarly blisters going on. Well, they haven't gone, I guess, straight to blisters. Let's see the other one.
I call them foot chafe. I don't know if that's like accurate.
Yeah, it's like rubbing. Let me see the other one. Yeah, it's not looking too good. Probably because it's so hot and sweaty and
Yeah,
we're
it's
gonna.
happened to me before. It usually goes away like when I get laundry done and like shower. So
Yeah,
hopefully it won't be too bad.
fingers crossed.